You all today. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Rosie is here. Roseanne is here. Hope is fixing dinner. Roseanne said she had some leftovers. I said, I wonder what Hope's having. She said she was getting something in the oven. How are you all doing? I am crocheting on our blanket and I have made a decision. It's big enough. Hi, Tank. Hello, hello. I changed the time to 5 o'clock. I'm kind of hoping that this is a little bit better for everybody. Y'all have to let me know if it is. Pizza for her son and salads for you and your husband. Awesome. I've got my coffee and crime cup. You can get one of these in my spring shop. It is black coffee with honey. Hey, Arity, I'm sorry. I know you were wanting to be here yesterday. Hi, Sammy. Good evening. Good evening. I'm so glad to see you. How are you? Oh, Sammy is family, y'all. She is Mr. Fiber's mom's cousin. We're just gonna go with that. She is family. How is it? I bet it's hot where you are too, Sammy. Yep. I'm really loving the coffee, although I really need to find some local. I haven't been able to go to the farmer's market and find some local honey. And the guy that I used to buy it from, I don't know where to get it. Our most local guy, I don't know where to buy his honey. But I was falling asleep. So I needed to have some coffee. Oh. So I am going to finish this up. I made another decision. You know that kind of that hat that I made? I decided it was the perfect ball bag. If I turn it down so it has a little cuff, it's perfect to put my yarn in and other sundries. I mean, if I put some smaller things in it and folded it over, I can put this down in a bag also. I kind of like this whole idea of doing this. I might even do more of them. I like these homemade ones. It's a ball sack. Yes, it is. Lonesome to see you and Mr. Fiber. Love you too, Sammy. Love you too. Sending you some hugs. I know we still haven't come to see you, have we? I will mention that to him again and see what we can do. So with what's left over with that, I'm just going to finish that up, and this is going to be the end of it. And all I'm doing is finishing it off with rows of half double crochet, and then I will be done. Because this is, when I sit in the chair, I can pull this right here at my chest, and it hangs over my feet. So I'm going to call it a lap blanket. It's not really a full blanket because it would hang way down and come all the way up to my shoulders, but it's definitely a lap blanket size. What's everybody working on? What are y'all doing? So much So much has happened this week. And I tell y'all, I have been struggling, really struggling. The anniversary of my mama's passing will be on the 8th of August. And Dad turns 80. And there's just been the, you know, just been stuff, and it's just, I've been struggling. I've been really, mentally, I've been struggling. Um, Changing my food around again. So, hi Heather. How are you? Heather did it knit and crochet. If anyone would like to put their channel, you just put the word teal, T-E-A-L. Five more rows. Well, you might finish while we're sitting here, huh? Been away for a bit. Didn't you get married? Are you the Heather that you're in Canada? Starting a graph pillow. Oh, for a baseball team. Okay. Congratulations. She's been off on her honeymoon. I thought about you the other day, Heather, because you used to do a tote series. Like you were going through your totes and working your stash down, and my friend Cheryl that is in Colorado is doing that. Hey, Lori. Oh, I bet, Tank. I know it. Well, I'm glad to see you. Are you doing videos again? Again, like I said, just put the word teal and it'll drop your channel link. Your dad's heavenly anniversary is August 4th from 1986. You were young. You were very young, Roseanne. That's tough. Oh, well, there's no, you do you. It is absolutely okay. I am just curious. Hi, Shad. Well, I've got both air conditioners on, if that's staying cool, and a blanket in my lap. I'm mostly staying inside. Dad and I went to Walmart today, and I was able to find a few more things for my new eating plan. And I have a dilemma. I have a dilemma, you guys. I got, thank you. This one was a Temu one. I got my blanket out, the one that I told you I was going to put up until winter. It's the one that I'm doing in the fingering weight yarn. And I thought, well, it would be heavy enough that I might could use it as a rug. So I got it out and I laid it in the hallway. And I thought I could use it in the hallway, and then it could just be done, right? It's too wide for the hallway. It's too wide. It's too long to be a rug for in the bathroom. 109, Shad, in Illinois. Whew. Oh, you know what? We're at 103. Yeah, we're at 103. So when I laid that out, I had shorted myself on the sides, and it has come inward, gradually come inward also, about a foot of it. So it's not as wide at the top as it is at the bottom. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll try it on our kitchen table and maybe put the short side to the back and let the longer side hang down. I'd have to see how Mr. Fiber feels about that, because I don't know if he will like it hanging down off the end of the table. If it does, it's not really wide enough to be a blanket, no matter which way you turn it. It's too heavy to be a wrap. Should I take it back to where it was, where it started to go to shorten on the sides? I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. And if you're watching this and you're lurking, I see you, and I'm really happy that you are watching. And if you're watching on replay, thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. Yes, don't forget the like. Thank you, Shad. Shad, what have you been doing? Just hiding from the heat? I thought about that. Fold it in half and just sew it all the way around for the bathroom. I did think about that, Hank. And if I do that, it won't matter that the sides and all that stuff are off, right? I was kind of thinking that very, very thing. I'll have to lay it back out again and take pictures so you guys can see what I do with it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I can show you how all my other things are turning out. Here is that scarf that I've been working on. Isn't that looking nice? It's a leaner. You have to turn it, but it's still got a little bit of a lean to it. Isn't that turning out? Hi, Cheryl. Isn't it turning out nicely? It's got quite a bit of stretch to it, but it's not big enough around to go around the neck. And right now, it's not really long enough to be a cowl. I mean, it is, but I always like my cowls to have more, space right here. I mean, ideally, it'll be nice if it winds up being where you can go around twice. And I kind of feel like it will. Here's what I have left. So this is a mandala ombre and a mandala tweed stripes. So I worked on that. I started another washcloth from the washcloth book. But you can see that stitch pretty nicely. Oh, excuse me. Dishy and a 4.5 millimeter. And the book I'm doing is the Big Book of Dishcloths from Leisure Arts. And I am on number 7. I haven't started the amigurumi yet, but I've been just so tired. Yeah, I'm liking that stitch, Arity. This is where I'm at with the virus shawl. I did a little bit more, as you know, right here. This is where y'all saw it before. I started doing the next rows of that. Hi, Joyce. And Fiber Spider came out with another pattern. I think last night, he dropped it last night. And it's a really nice V-stitch pattern. Very easy V-stitch. And I love the V-stitch, and I have not done it in that shape yet. He did it in a poncho. I know, I could see me making lots of these, Joyce. I could. Good to see you. I have yarn. We'll look at that in a minute. Here's where I am with Mr. Fiber's turntable cover. I'm getting there. Look at that. I've made a lot of, I'm going to sit down and work on this tonight. On your way to Chick-fil-A. Oh my God, I love me some Chick-fil-A. But when I go, I've been having their grilled chicken nugget salad with the balsamic dressing. So good. And then you get those little chip things. Oh, so good. Yes, so we can talk crime. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We may talk about crime today, y'all. Rosie is saying she's happy that Lori Vallow is going to prison. So, let me just say, Rosie, she's already, well, I don't know if I can eat the chips either. I'm going to have to check that when I go because I think they're tomato. And I don't know that I can have them. I have to be careful with the tomatoes. So I'm going to have to be more careful about that when I get that salad. So yes, Lori Vallow received 2 life sentences. She will be serving those consecutively. once she has finished serving her other life sentences in Idaho. Too hot to eat, Tank? Was it too hot to eat? Yeah. I should be doing it iced, but for some reason the hot's making, it's just been more comforting. Yes. Brian Cornholer has been sentenced. We shall see what happens. I was listening to the interview room with Chris McDonough, and I think he's right. I think that Cornholer took the plea deal so that his parents would not get in trouble. That's what I think happened. Did anybody watch? Forgive me, I was getting my other basket. Oh, you're sick, Tank? Girl, thank you for being here. I know she wasn't feeling good either. There's a whole bunch of us had not. Joan was going on vacation, and she probably won't be here. I know she wasn't feeling good. She's just getting over it and going on her vacation. Hi, Vicky. I know Russ was not feeling good for a few days, but I saw that he was on last night with Spring. There's been a lot. This has been a really rough week for everybody, I think. Just a rough week. Not everybody. I don't know everybody. Okay. Here's where I'm at with this one. I got it out and I put... Oh, and then Lori going to the emergency room twice. There's that. Hey, Divergent. Crystal. You had a decent week and took Friday off? Awesome. Yes. Love it. Love it. His knee. Okay, so he wasn't sick, it was his knee. Hello, Tanya. Just not right. Good afternoon to you. Yes, you made a live. And there's our panda. Oh, hugs, panda. Happy Saturday. Someone had a good week. I'm all for it. This is where I'm at with this one, and I think what I'm going to do is just make rounds. And when it gets big enough, then I'll be done with it. But hold it so you guys can see it. I thought about doing more of the squares and putting them around this part of it. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work. I want to just go round and round and round and be done. And here's all my colors. I did cake up some of these that were getting smaller. Made some into cakes. Thank you, Vicki. Okay, Lori's lurking. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Crystal. There's hope. Okay. Gonna feed the people. All right. Thank you, Hope. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I put this light purple all the way around, and now I'm starting with the pink. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go round and round and round with it. What I'll do is I'll probably do some solids and then go back to doing the granny. That's kind of what I think I will do with this one. I just don't have the brain power for doing more than that right now. Okay, what else? I think that's just about everything. I have not worked on the Floozie capelet. I haven't worked on it. Well, I'm glad nobody got hurt this week then, Crystal. Okay, y'all want to see what I got? I can show you what I got. I got this pink bag is Arkansas Yarn Co. And I ordered something. And then I have one more coming for August. And that's it. I'm not going to get any more of these. I have the money, but I don't really have the room. I don't have the room. I have to stop. I am 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 humongous totes in to yarn outside of the she shed now. I have to stop. You haven't worked on yours either, Cheryl? Oh, we'll get there someday. I love that, Vicky. I know room can be made. I know. I'd have to destash. I just need to work on some things and then, okay, this one is an older, this was one of the monthly kits or monthly subscription ones. They had leftovers, then they put them up on the website. And I think this one was from October of 23. I believe that's right. And it came with a pattern. Yes, this is the October 2023 Sock Yarn Society. And they had it in Yummy Sparkle, which is what I like. Look at the sparkle. Oh, that's so pretty. So this is called what? Only Sweetly Creepy. Only Sweetly Creepy. Since that's in cursive, it's going to be really hard to read in the backward screen, but Only Sweetly Creepy because it is October. And I think this is going to go really good with a couple of the other ones. But I know Arkansas Yarn Co. is, everything is gorgeous. This one had a gorgeous, beautiful palm. and a beanie. It's a pattern for a beanie. It's called the Queen Bee Beanie. That's fun. It's a knit with puff stitches. They call them baubles. Baubles. This is by Cheryl Ham of Hypnotic Yarn. That is who the pattern is from. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hypnotic Yarn. Be real pretty done like that. Lori does some beautiful stuff. And then she's got the pom-pom like they're the wooden, it's the wooden one. It's like what Amber makes, but it's a wooden, and it's Arkansas Yarn Co. version. This is to attach the pom-pom. And it has a tag, handmade with love. So you sew this on the edge of the hat. I need to get some like this for baskets. I can't remember if I have any. I need to check, make sure I have some first. Hi, Debbie. How are you today, hun? Okay, now this one is pumpkin spice black tea, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, clove, calendula, safflower, and natural pumpkin flavor. I bet that smells good. That's a nice fall. It's fall. And then here is our, oh, how cute. It's a pink pumpkin. And then her Arkansas looks like it has spice in it. It's a Arkansas stitch marker. Those are fun. And this is the what you got in the package thing. That is the Arkansas Leverback Progress Keeper and a pink pumpkin Leverback Progress Keeper. Plum Deluxe is the tea. That's the stuff that Joyce sends me. This one did not have the coupon code in it. Well, that's fun. Might have to do that hat. I hadn't thought about hats. Hats would be a, if this is an easy pattern, I may wind up doing some of these. You diamond painting? I've got my diamond painting out that Tank gave me, and I have made a lot of progress on it, you guys. A lot of progress. Let you see it again. So the Yummy Sparkle is 437 yards, 100 grams. It's a 75% superwash, 15% nylon, and 10% sparkle. It smells good. Nice and clean. So I decided to do 5 o'clock. You guys will have to let me know if 5 o'clock is better. Like this. I have a bunch of pom-poms, but they're not this big. I like it big. I like big pom-poms. I cannot lie. Okay, there is that. Fun. Yeah, I was having that trouble with the coloring tank. Hello, Jennifer Redgate. How are you? Your first one? The one that Tank gave me is my very ever first one. I have finished a lot of small projects, but this would be the biggest one I have finished. Let me go grab it and I can show you guys what it looks like, okay? Give me a second. Give me one moment. Try not to hit that camera stand. Okay. It's this one. And I've got all of this done and all of this done, and I've most of this right here. I'm almost finished right here. Hello, Chuck. So it is beautiful. Yep. So I've been watching Voyager. I have got 2 seasons left of Voyager. I've also been watching Farscape. I started Farscape because I had seen some of it way back. I watched a little bit of it. And then last night I watched, hi Annie. Last night I watched the 3rd Equalizer movie and Courage Under Fire by Denzel Washington, those 2. You liked Farscape? It's, except a couple of those characters kind of remind me of Fraggle Rock. Am I the only one that thinks they look like Fraggle Rock? So yeah, then I'll have, this is what I have left right here. And I actually, once I finish that section, I'm going to have to straighten it because for some reason I have got those kind of off kilter. You know, they're just like little cray-cray. I need to straighten them up just a little bit. I'm okay. I had a bad stomach ache this morning. Mr. Fiber and I had been eating really well all week, trying to make changes and make good choices. And then Mr. Fiber and I went out to lunch after he got off work, and we went to a little Mexican place. And I didn't eat a lot of food. And then I came home and I made a stir fry with veggies and chicken. I might seal this one, Tank, before I put it in a frame. I just might. I see a couple of them over here I missed. Yep, there's a couple I missed. And so I think it's gonna, either that or they came off. So I think I'm gonna need to seal it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I had an upset stomach this morning, but it's past. And Dad and I went to Walmart, and so that's the second time that y'all said something about JoJo. Who are you talking about, JoJo? Are you talking about Joe Sharp that was on with you, Annie? Did something happen with her? I know. That's exactly why I've been working on it, Tank. I'm like, I need to finish this because Joe S. Yes, Joe S. Well, I'm very sorry. I know that you guys were close. You were on with her with on Connie's, right? Well, that's sad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got my little deals out and they have the numbers and the letters on them and they're starting to come off. And I'm like, all right, it's time to get this finished before everything falls off. So I'll have to go back and put more back in where they were falling out. But I'm gonna try to finish it up. I've been working on it. Hello, Ellen. Good to see you. Her son is autistic. Is there no one else to help him? His dad. Okay, good. That's good. It's still going to be tough, though. Hello, Mona. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you came by. Almost 25. Is he able to be on his own at all? Mm. No, my main problem right now is the change in the foods. So I'll have some ups and downs with the changes in the foods, and then it's I needed a mental break. I needed a mental break. Oh, that's sad. I hope he can get some help with him. Snowflakes and cashmere, my favorite from Bath and Body. Oh, I can use super glue on that. So just put super glue and then stick them in there and then seal it. That's not a bad idea, Pam. Not a bad idea. Now, Pam, are you going live tonight? I thought I saw something come up. We can head over to your place if we need to. Hello, Patty. Hi, Bree. Oh, hello. Been lurking on the TV. She's usually doing something. Oh, I'm very picky about. Okay, so that'll be at 8 o'clock. Okay, well, drop your link, Pam, so we can go find you. 1,000 wishes? Ah. No, I don't think we have any polyacrylic. Chocolate amber. I don't know that one. Chocolate amber. You finished getting it finished? Yay. We had some rain around us and we just got the humidity. I think my daughter likes that too, the 1,000 wishes. She also likes butterfly. Butterfly is Chelsea's favorite. Chelsea loves butterflies, and she loves the butterfly scent in. And then, if you all remember, we got some of that last year in the fall. I hope so, Mona. I hope you do. The Handmaid's Cream. Oh, nice. Forever Red. Oh, I remember Forever Red. I like the musky ones. The Snowflakes and Cashmere is another fall one. It has vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. But I can't do anything if it has a lot of really strong flowery smells. It gives me a headache. But I don't know what it is, if I've just been washing my hands a lot, which I know I have, but just right here it just gets really, really dry. I have seen Twilight Woods. I don't know if they've had it out for a while. Lemongrass. I like lemongrass too. Yeah, I like that too. So with my, okay, for those of you that are coming in, hi Sally, did Michael just drop a video? It might have been a members only. For those of you that are coming in, I'm calling it on the blanket, okay? The Stitch and Crime blanket, I am calling it. It is long enough to be a lap blanket. So I will finish with the gray that I've been using and finish it up. That much. That's what I have left. And then, and I'm using half double crochets and it's done. I'm calling it. I'm calling it on a whole bunch of my stuff because it's been sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting, and I am a bit stifled by some of the projects I've had sitting for a really long time. I'm stifled by them. So I'm thinking it might free my brain. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope it frees my brain, y'all. And I have so many things I want to do. I have painting and journaling and cards to make and just so many other things I want to do, and that diamond painting, and we must free Jill's brain. Yes. Oh, that's fun. You know, crocheting the little snowflakes can be put on cards too. Oh, maybe that's, you know what? Oh, Sally, I didn't even think of that. I just changed my hair stuff too that I use on my hair because my scalp was itching. So maybe now that I'm switching it over to something different, because I got that clean one from Paul Mitchell, maybe now that I switch that over, maybe it'll slow some of that down. Maybe I'm not getting all of that off. She made a list and picks a number each week to work on something different. Yep. Stiffen them. I have the stiffener stuff, Mona. I do. I have some. I have yet to make them. Oh, my embroidery. I need to finish that too, Chuck. See, that's another thing I need to work on. I haven't even gotten it out. It's in here. Whips and new items. Okay, so she puts it in. Yep. Did I miss anything? I hope not. If I did, just say it again, y'all. It's not very big, but I need to finish it. I just barely got started on it. Maybe I should work on that tonight. I spilled coffee on it. You'll see where I spilled coffee on it. Is that all going to come out, or I'm going to have to put coffee on the rest of it? I don't care. That's where I'm at. And you don't do the teal part, you just do all the, where you see the white, that's the part you do. You think it'll come out? I hope so. Thank you, Annie. Talk to you later. I'm not gonna stay very long. Yep. I need to just finish this up too. I got a Progress Keeper at Abilene Yarn Co. See my little Progress Keeper? I need to take it off of there. It says, feeling stabby. Palmer's cocoa butter. I know I've seen it play. I think I want to say Walmart has it. Drugstores have it. Palmer's cocoa butter. Wait, sorry. Yes. Yes, she now has 7 life sentences, 2 in Arizona and 5 in Idaho. Yes, I was so happy he gave her restitution. So happy. She can't make anything. She is going to be stuck. She can't make anything. The family will at least get something if she does. She is not supposed to get. Oh shoot, I dropped it. I got it. Yeah, I need to leave this out and work on it. It's a loops and threads kit. See, you don't do the teal part, you just do the flowers. Right, from movies or books or anything. Exactly. A lot of them do make money and they send it to somebody else in their name. And then that person shares it back with them. Yeah, that's what they do. Hi, Lori. You're working on Christmas gnome. Aw. They do work in prison. You know, she gonna be doing hair for the rest of her life in prison, right? You think? Think Lori will do hair in prison? Anyway, yeah, Gypsy Rose. You wouldn't let her do your hair, Pam. You wouldn't be in. You're not gonna go to prison. I wouldn't let her do my hair though, whether I was in or out. It's about all they can do, right, Chuck? Yes, exactly. It's about all they can do is each other's hair. An hour? You got one row done. So now you have 4 left, Tank? No, I don't know how that works, Sally. I think they have to have somebody come in and do it. That's one thing I never did as a hairdresser. Never did go to prison and do anybody's hair. I did go to the care home. And I did go and do some of my ladies after they had passed away. Very interesting. Hello, Holly. How are you, my friend? From down under? Was she, you're New Zealand, I think. How are you? That is okay. It was good to see you. I'm glad you're still around and coming in. Are you still crafting? It is hard, but the way I saw it, doing some of my ladies' hair was my way of saying goodbye. And who better to do it than a person who has been doing it, so that they will look like they always look. The very first person I did was not someone I had ever done before. And I was working in my first job in Archer City, Texas. And this lady had passed away, and the man from the funeral home came over and said the girl they usually had doing stuff was not able to do it, and would one of us go over there? And yes, New Zealand, that's it. 20, oh girl, you are in the thick of it. You're in the thick of it, 20 weeks. And you're still crafting. Are you making things for the baby? Congratulations, Holly. Congratulations. Oh, that's the good news we needed to hear tonight. That's awesome. Your mom does that? Oh, does your mom do hair, Debbie? Yeah, it was the first time I did someone who I knew was tough, but I just talked to her. I had this little lady that whenever she would come into my shop every week, I'd get her up in that shampoo bowl, making a baby blanket. Wonderful. Oh, and every time she'd come in, she would get into my shampoo chair, and I'd shampoo her hair right here, right in this spot. My shampoo bowl used to be right here. And she'd always get wet. Her whole back would be wet because she was just a little bitty thing. So I went up to the funeral home to do her hair, and I said, I'm not going to get you wet today. And help me get through it and to say goodbye. How was your CFA, Joyce? That's kind of my treat whenever I go to Abilene. Like once a week when I go to Abilene, I would get CFA and a coffee. Still, she's 83, still cutting hair, dyeing, doing perms. She's had a shop in her home for 50 years. That's awesome. That's awesome. I was a weenie. I stepped out. 35 years. Well, I've had my license since 1984. How many years is that? 40 years? You know, some people don't. Some people decide it's just not their thing. Oh, 40 plus. Yeah. I still have my license, except it is. mm, oh my gosh, Chuck. How horrifying. You were her guinea pig. Oh my goodness. You go to beauty school, you're each other's guinea pigs. We worked on each other and did everything we could to each other's hair. Oh, yummy. It's so good. Has quite a bit of sugar in it, that dressing, but I don't care. I don't care. It's good. Today I bought some balsamic vinegar and I bought, so now I have like 2 different flavors of balsamic vinegar. I cleaned out all my vinegars and my dressings and stuff. And I bought some extra virgin olive oil in the glass jar, the glass bottle, and some avocado oil, and oh, I don't think she did it on purpose. I bet that was an oops. I think that was an oops. Yeah, white short hair, right? Because we all wanted to be blonde. Go blonde. No matter how dark your hair was, we got to be a blonde. Well, you know, when I was going to school, we couldn't get on the floor to do the public's hair for so many hours into our education. So at so many hours, whatever, like 600 or whatever it was, then you could work the floor. But until then, you just worked on each other. You wanted to be a redhead? Me too. I loved red hair. It didn't look good on me, but I loved it. I always thought redheaded people with red hair had more fun. I don't know why not blondes, but redheads. Oh, so you watch what you eat too. Hi, Nisi. I watched a little bit of your live today. I did not get to see it, but I watched some of it. I'm glad you're feeling better. You do, Ellen? She says redheads do. Mr. Hey, truth be told, Mr. Fiber likes short red-haired women. I'm not either of those things. With Kim in Missoula, Kim. Kim G? Kim, which Kim? I'm out of the loop. I don't know. He finds short, red-haired women fascinating for some reason. Not in our community. She's a professional lurker. Oh, well, that is wonderful. How many did she donate? Oh, she's in Pennsylvania. Okay. It turned strawberry blonde. How fun. That's another color I had for a while, the strawberry blonde. I've had all the colors. Well, there is that. They're a little spunky. Maybe it's the spunky. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen her. She must be in your. Since I lurk a lot, that I don't ever see everybody's names. Hi, Denny Benetti. Several bags worth. Yes, he does love me. So you really have to up your sugar. Girl, I wouldn't have any problem with what I want to eat. You're not dyeing your hair right now, Denny? I know you have. Denny was a redhead for a little while. Well, that's because red hair, Ellen says coloring red hair is not easy. And it is not, because red hair is the strand itself has a very hard outer layer on red hair, and it is difficult to penetrate it. That's me. That's exactly, this is right up my alley, what I've got coming in, because this is what I always used to do to my hair. I wore my hair streaked forever. I was doing the streak. Look at that, look at that. Yep. Okay, you guys, a few more minutes and then I'm out of here. Yeah, you rock that gray. Got to put gold in the follicle before you add the red. Yeah. See? Yep. I know, Denny. You know me, the floozie. And now I have my racing stripes. I mean, look at my racing stripes. Both sides. Yeah, the cortex. Oh. Okay, you guys, I'm tired now. Thank you for coming on with me and talking to me and us getting caught up. So much happened this week. There were so many celebrities that passed away. So many celebrities. And then Jonah getting in trouble. Now I did want to say, you guys, as hi Susan, good to see you, and thank you all. I am very blessed. I am very blessed with my hair. But before I go, I know y'all are saying goodbye, but I want to say I did read another article about Jonah. I know. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, and there were there was a guitarist and another guy from two other bands that passed away as well. And then they came out with Anne Burrell. They came out with her. She took a bunch of pills and killed herself. She was the chef. That came out this week. And then, well, if you guys like 5 o'clock, we might stick with that, okay? I don't have a problem. It's still early enough. Chuck Mangione, yes. Thank you, Lori. It's been crazy this week, hasn't it? Yes. You're welcome, Mona. Thank you. So here's what I read on the Jonah thing. A girl has accused him of pushing her up against a wall and groping her. Hi, Becky. Yep, wings. That's exactly what she has said. And the arrest warrant said something about by force because of that. So we have to wait and see. That's all I can tell you. We'll have to wait and see what comes of it. Now, a lot of the news agencies, what we were seeing the other day when we were looking it up, said that, it was much worse. So I think we're going to have to give it some time. And I don't know that we'll get to find out because he's 17. If something is for sure about that, allegedly, yes, everything is allegedly anymore, so you don't get in trouble. And if there's a victim in this, and I feel really, really bad. Absolutely, I feel really bad for her. She would be underage, but he's 17, so if something is true, he will have to be tried as an adult. Okay, 4 and 5 o'clock are still not easy. Okay. Yep, just opinions and speculation. Well, I hope you can, Lori. I hope you can. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to go. I just wanted to tell y'all what I found out. I love y'all. Have fun today, and I will see you later, okay? Bye, y'all.